Hey guys, so it is Monday, so that means I'm here with the first video of my whole new setup slash schedule for the month of July. So I hope you guys are excited because I'm super excited to get started. So I thought the best way to get back into my videos and to update you guys was to do a book haul. I do that a lot. It just kind of eases me into it because it's really easy to talk about new books that you've bought. These are some books that I basically have read, haven't read. There's a mixture, sequels, installments. There's still a lot of new books I haven't got yet because I haven't been to the bookstore in a while because I haven't really had time. So it's a lot of books, but not a lot of books, seeing as the last book haul I made was in February. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this book haul. Over a month to a month and a half ago, I went on a New York trip with my school, and I went to a secondhand bookstore, and I found The Book of Broken Hearts by Sarah Ockler. And as you may know, I love her books. It's a mixture of sad but also happy moments in a really relatable and unique story. So I love her novels, so I was so excited to see this. A kind of disappointing element to this story is that it wasn't as good as I thought. The plot sounds really good, but it was just kind of not that well executed in my opinion. It was still cute, but not as deep and as insightful, I guess, as her other novels. It follows a girl named Jude whose father has Alzheimer's disease. That part of it was really touching and sincere, but other things kind of lacked, like her relationship with a really cute and hot guy who fixes motorcycles. There's different parts of it that were good, but overall, her relationship with the crush, not my favorite, but the family element to it was really touching and I did enjoy it for that. I gave it like a 3 out of 5 because, you know, I liked it, but it just wasn't what I expected. So if you've read this, definitely let me know what you thought of it. The next book I got is a sequel, and it's the sequel to Legend, and it is called Prodigy by Marie Lu. And I loved Legend, one of the best like dystopian first books I've ever read, so I was so excited to see this in the bookstore. I haven't read it yet. I did start, but I didn't really get into it yet. That's probably because I read Legend such a long time ago that it's just kind of rough to get into a story you haven't kind of experienced in a while, but definitely check out the first book. It's a great dystopian that follows a boy and a girl who live two separate lives that kind of are brought together unexpectedly. Definitely check it out. One of the best dystopian series I've ever read, and it's just so exciting and action-packed. The next book I bought is The Sisters Brothers by Patrick DeWitt, and I'm sure you are kind of surprised to see that I have this because it's not a teen YA book, it's actually an adult fiction, and I had to get this for a independent study unit for English class. We had to pick through several novels that were given to us, and I chose this one because it looked the most interesting, and it was really good. I had to write an essay on it and all this super fun stuff that I'm sure you guys would love to hear about, but I won't tell you. This book is set in the 1850s, and it follows two brothers who are cowboys and also assassins, and it takes place in the time of the gold rush, so that influences the whole plot as well. The two brothers are Eli and Charlie, and they're very different from one another, so it kind of brings out a conflict between the two of them for the entire novel, and it follows their journey and their path to their next task and their next kill, which was given to them by their boss, which is the Commodore. So it's like their ups and downs and these cool kind of conflicts and adventures and relationships, and it follows a really cool setting and a cool plot, and I really enjoyed reading about it. It was so different. It kind of plays out like a movie, and it feels like you can see it throughout the entire time you're reading it, and I really did like it, and I'm thankful that I was kind of forced to read this because it was so different and really cool. The next book I got is Fugitives by Alexander Gordon Smith, and this is the 4th book, I believe, in the Escape from the Furnace series. The previous ones are Lockdown, Solitary, and Death Sentence. It is such a great series. It follows a boy who is put in this underground prison. He's wrongly accused for something he did not do, and that leads him to enter this crazy underground prison that is full of really scary and intense moments. So if you like that type of scary and just action-packed and a little bit of gore type of novel, definitely check out this series. I definitely recommend it. It's such a cool series that I would recommend for not only guys but girls as well, if that's your type of thing. The next book is one that I got a long time ago, but as you know, my motto is better late than never, and what I'm talking about is Sever by Lauren DeStefano, and this is the 3rd and final book in the Chemical Garden trilogy. This series follows a girl living in a very dystopian world where she's faced with a brutal future that is basically inflicted on on every girl because they're forced to marry at a very young age because of a virus that kills them only at the age of 22, I believe, or a little bit younger than that. So the lifespan is shortened drastically, which forces them to be put with men and to give birth to children faster so the population will keep up. And it's such a beautiful and impacting series that makes you think about not only the future, but I don't know, the quality, like just the importance of life itself and how, you know, lucky we are to live the lives that we can, because I mean, she and these people in this world, it's just incredible what they go through and what has to be done in order just to live and maintain a simple day-to-day life. I'm so excited to read this final book because everything comes to an end and it's all tied up, and hopefully it turns out just as good as I think it will. So if you've read it, let me know what you thought without any spoilers, because I still need to dive into this one. The next book I have is Unravel Me, which is the sequel to Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, and it is basically about a girl whose touch is literally lethal. Anyone she touches, she basically kills, and it's a really gripping story because of that. It's really just intense and really emotional because she deals with this fact that she can't have an emotional connection with anyone based on touch, and that really takes away from a person because the whole part of us, you know, is our touch and our senses. So from that being taken away from her, it kind of puts her to herself and kind of forces her to have to live this crazy life kind of basically alone. There's some great romance and the story is just so eventful and so like exciting. Oh my god, the first book was so great to read. I could not put it down, so I'm very excited to read this. The next book I got is Forsaken by Lisa M. Stasse or Stacy. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Stasse? Yeah, I probably said that wrong, let's be real. I'm going to read you the inside jacket cover. I don't know what it's about well enough just to say it on my own, so I apologize for having to read it, but it probably sounds more interesting than me having to try to say it anyway, so let's get started. It says that Elena Shawcross hasn't seen her parents since they were dragged out of her house by government soldiers of the UNA, a new nation formed by the remnants of Canada, the USA, and Mexico. And now, as a 16-year-old orphan, she has failed a government personality test designed to diagnose submersive tendencies. As punishment, Elena is banished to the Wheel, a mysterious island where all kids who fail get sent, a place where the conditions are brutal and civil war rages between two very different tribes of teenagers. So when Elena meets Liam, a charismatic warrior who is planning to escape, she must find the strength to make a difficult decision, to either accept her new life on the Wheel or to embark on a journey that will uncover shocking secrets about the UNA and her new identity as well. So of course, another dystopian I got my hands on. It sounds really, really good. I did read some reviews that said it wasn't as good as it sounds, but hopefully it's a different case for me, you never know. If you've read it, let me know what you thought, because I'm super excited to get started with it. The last book I'm going to be showing you guys is Scarlet, which is the sequel to Cinder, which was a fairy retelling of the classic tale known as Cinderella. So this one includes Little Red Riding Hood and that sort of retelling elements put into it. So I'm super excited. The first one, like I said, was phenomenal. I fell in love with it instantly. So this one looks so good as well. I'm really excited to see what Marissa Meyer does with it in terms of bringing the first one into it as well as merging new elements into it with Little Red Riding Hood. So once again, if you've read it, definitely let me know what you thought. I read really good things about it, so I'm sure it's going to be great. Alright guys, so that's all the books I remember buying. It's been a while since I did my last book haul, so it's a little foggy of what I included and what I didn't, so I will be buying new books soon. If I forgot any, I will be including them in my next book haul, which will probably be within the next month or so, because I do plan on getting new books for the summertime. So once again, thank you so much for watching. If you got any new books recently, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear the new purchases that you stocked up in your bookshelf. So once again, thank you so much for watching and all your support. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and with my new schedule, I will be making a new video on Thursday, like I said. Remember, Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, new videos will be up. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!